Coming up in this bulletin, inflation for November this year drops significantly to 26.4%. We'll tell you the factors that contributed to the decline. Also, government advised to review proposed terms for restructuring China's debts to help deal with unexpected economic shocks. Later on the food chain, we'll tell you how guinea fowl farmers are getting ready to cash in during the coming festive season. In our first story, inflation has fallen significantly to 26.4% for November 2023 from the 35.2% recorded in October 2023. According to figures from the Ghana Statistical Service, food inflation was the major contributor to the decline in the rate of inflation. Food inflation dropped by 12.6% to 32.2% in November 2023. Government statistician Professor Samuel Kobina-Enim explains the rate for month-on-month increase was 1.5%.
Year-on-year inflation for the month of November 2023 stood at 26.4%. This 26.4% signifies an 8.8 percentage point drop relative to the rate of inflation that was recorded for the same for October 2023. In October 2023, rate of inflation stood at 35.2, and given the rate of inflation for November 2023, 26.4, we have seen an 8.8 percentage point difference between the year-on-year inflation for October 2023 and November 2023. This literally means that between the month of November 2022 and November 2023, general prices of goods and services went up by 26.4%. Month-on-month inflation, that is between October 2023 and November 2023, stood at 1.5%, signifying a 0.9 percentage point increase relative to the rate that was recorded in October 2023.
You heard there Professor Samuel Kobina-Enim. He is the government statistician. Let's move to economics Dr. Theo Acheampong, who is asking government to move quickly and review the proposed terms of restructuring China's debts. This, he believes, may go a long way to deal with the unexpected shocks on the economy. It follows fresh revelations that China has come up with some new concerns over how Ghana should restructure its debts. A U.S. Economic Review Commission has also warned that Ghana may end up not getting a good deal from China. But Dr. Acheampong says government must work hard to manage the risk.
The Chinese always negotiate hard, and I think Ghana would have to calm down a little bit on some of the things that we're also asking for. If you look at some of the recent market statements, we were pushing for 30 to 40% or so haircut on the commercial side, and I suspect a similar thing with the bilateral creditors. We may have to come down a little bit. Zambia's one was around 18-20%, and that probably could be a basis for a negotiation and concluding of the deal before the end of the year. Because the point really for me is that the more uncertainty that we have, the more this ends up, hurting the economies.
Economist Dr. Theo Acheampong there. Let's stay on debt restructuring. Now, even though the governor of the Bank of Ghana has assured that there will be a stable exchange rates regime, even if the $600 million IMF second tranche funding delays, finance lecturer at Andrews University in the United States of America, Professor Williams Pepra, is warning things could take a different turn. He's also of the view the government must do all it can to conclude negotiations with Ghana.
The confidence that came up is when they're mentioning that we are expecting the second tranche. So we've seen the foreign currency being strengthened a little bit. But if it comes that what we are anticipating to come in by December is not coming and it's going to prolong, this signal is going to distort the exchange rates as in the market, and then it will worsen the situation. And that is not what we are expecting. But from the way the Chinese are behaving, they may force the government to accept their proposal instead of our Ghanaian proposal to them.
That was Professor Williams Pepra. The I2 Development Group has cut sought for the construction of its state-of-the-art facilities at the airport city. The project, which is estimated to cost $100 million, aims to enhance the Kotoka International Airport's skyline and also play a key role in increasing Ghana's tourism sector. Co-founder and managing director Yusuf Aitar said the project will play a crucial role in attracting visitors as well as fostering economic development in the country. He spoke to Joy Business at the grand launch of the I2 development projects in Ghana.
We have witnessed today the grand launch of our signature project, Prestige by I2 Development. Prestige is strategically located within the enclave of Kotoka International Airport, 1 minute walking distance from Terminal 3. Prestige includes Wonderland, one of its kind theme park exclusively dedicated for children. Since it is within the enclave of the airport, it's going to have aviation as its main concept with flight simulator, arcades, etc.
Managing Director for the I2 Development Group, Yusuf Aitar there. The Peasant Farmers Association of Ghana has appealed to government to enforce and monitor the tax exemptions placed on imports of farm products such as tractors. According to the association, the relief must go to farmers to help impact food production. Let's hear from the Executive Director of the association, Charles Nyaba.
Import duties when you are bringing your agro inputs. So last year, for instance, those who were bringing farm machineries like tractors, the price more than double, fertilizer price double, seeds price double, medication double. So cost of production actually double, and that affected the efficient application of those inputs in farming, leading to low supply. Okay. So for us, government bringing that waiver back is something that we are very happy of, because we've already engaged them and made them to understand that it wasn't a good decision that was taken, and it was leading to decrease in food production and supply.
Well, as the festive season draws nearer, what protein will you be adding to your menu? Today's episode of Food Chain is about guinea fowls. In Ghana, guinea fowl meat is an expensive protein in the southern part of the country, yet a popular delicacy in the northern parts. So my colleague Emma Davis takes us to the CR72 farms at Old Tafo in the eastern region to learn all about rearing pure breed of guinea fowls.
You heard the chatty Cathy. That's one of the nicknames for guinea fowl, just in case you were wondering. In Africa, the modern guinea fowl species are endemic to the continent, but the helmeted guinea fowl has been introduced as a domesticated bird. That is the species Kwame Kodia, an entrepreneur mainly in the livestock sector, is currently rearing. He explains the process of owning a pure breed farm of helmeted guinea fowls.
At this facility, we have 1,000 pure breed here, and that 1,000 pure breed purposely for multiplication. So we will breed them until they get age 20 weeks going, and then they start giving hatching eggs, fertile eggs, and then we will put it in our hatchery. And when we hatch them, we give the guinea cakes to some of our selected farmers, mostly women and youth. And then we give between 200 to 500 cakes per farmer. And then they will grow them. When they grow them, we will also go there and then select the male from the female. And then we start another breeding program again. So we want to do a local breeding program in this facility.
Knowing the importance of technology in modern agriculture, Kwame has established the Global Farming and Technology Institute to help boost production and provide training for other farmers to enable them take advantage of all aspects of the livestock value chain.
They have a saying that if you can beat them, join them. In Ghana, if you want to do a production, it takes the whole year and a half to get another cycle. But in Europe or US or China or anywhere, they use artificial insemination. That moves faster than what we are doing in Africa. So to get a cash flow, we need to put technology into our agro business.
As an astute entrepreneur in the livestock value chain, Kwame shares his role in one of government's flagship program, Rearing for Food and Jobs.
We did a project for Rearing for Food and Jobs. They designed a cockerel project, and then our company decided to work with Animal Production Department, offering them the necessary production activities. So we did about 86,000 bears for Rearing for Food and Jobs.
Commenting on the recent brouhaha about the restriction bill on importation, Kwame suggested that government needs a sustainable plan to boost production in the livestock sector.
We need to get a sustainability on this animal production, cattle or beef, and then poultry and then other remnants.
Fun fact, guinea fowls know no boundaries. That's it for Food Chain.
Emma Davis brought us that report from CR72 Farms at Old Tafel in the Eastern Region. You can catch that full interview on Saturday at 6 p.m. on the Joy News channel. And that's it for the Joy Business Report. But before we go, EcoBank salary account is a special account designed for workers of all income brackets desirous of receiving their salaries through EcoBank. So with the EcoBank salary account, you are guaranteed all the benefits of a normal savings or current account plus many more. These are some of the benefits you gain from the EcoBank salary account. Free life insurance cover of up to 10,000 cedis, 24/7 access to cash and in-banking services, as well as internet and mobile banking services. Others include high interest on savings, no minimum balance, and ability to save through the EcoBank Save As You Spend, which is a unique feature that helps customers to save and invest. Remember, the insurance policy also covers death, permanent or temporary disability, critical illnesses, hospitalization, retrenchment, and more. Savings or current account holders at EcoBank do not have to close their existing accounts to enjoy all the numerous benefits of the EcoBank salary account. Just ask your branch to switch your existing account to the EcoBank salary account. Non-EcoBank account holders should approach any EcoBank branch and ask for the EcoBank salary account. Also, switch your salary accounts today and enjoy amazing benefits at EcoBank. Why not call them on their toll-free number 0800 003225, and you can do that whenever and wherever for further details. EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank. And coming up next is the Joy Christmas Hour with Kofi Hayford. Thank you so much for joining us.